The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security and Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. And we are back with Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and it's that time of year. It's time to talk India Day. Welcome back.
Hi, good to be back here.
It's so hard to believe that we're already talking India Day. That means summer's coming to a close.
Right,
a little bit,
yeah.
right? So let's talk about this, because this has become such an amazing tradition in Corning, and this is going on 2 decades?
Yes.
Wow.
So I think it was like in the 70s when we had like Indian folks and families who settled in the area, and they kind of gathered to like, socialize and meet. And I think just like celebrating festivals is such a big thing. Even like Independence Day in India is huge because it's like one of our national holidays. And like schools do parades and like there's all this shebang that goes with Independence Day. So I think people started missing that, and they just gathered to celebrate that Independence Day year. And then it grew from like 5 families to 10. And then it made sense to like establish that as an association so that we can do more things for the community, like give back to the community that's now our home. So it was like in 1994 when Southern Tier India Cultural Association, that's TICA, was established. And it's a non-profit, so it's not just like cultural organization, but we help with like other events in the community, partner with other non-profits and things like that. And then Market Street being like, the center of Corning.
Of course.
And summer months, you get a lot of foot traffic. We partnered with Gaffer District, and that's how it started like in 2005 or something in the Centerway Square. And I think it's just a nice space where like everybody else can have a sneak peek of like the Indian culture. Our friends know what it is, but for folks who don't know and are like hesitant about, what does the music and dance mean, I think it's just a nice platform right at Centerway Square.
Would you say after 20 years, and you said it started on Market Street in 2000, what do you say, 5?
5, yeah.
Would you say after all those years it's easier to plan? Are you ready for it?
Are we ready for it? Yes. I think after like all of the planning,
you better be by now, right?
Yeah, like we do want to see it succeed. So I think today we have the stage rehearsal. So we are looking forward to that. I think it's more of like the weather that has not been in our favor, like last 2 years is when I've been part of this. The first year when it rained, I think everybody just came together and we moved to the garage with the help of Gaffer District. So that worked out. And last year it was like, the whole event was planned for the evening, and we saw like there were weather forecast and everything, and we thought, okay, let's just move it in the morning. And then it rained all morning.
The opposite.
So we'll just go with the flow, These are things you can't control. But we are doing our best to see what we can do. We are hoping that next year we can have some backup options. So we're working with the Corning area. So yeah.
And the Gaffer District does a great job.
Yeah, they have been immensely helpful.
I know they're rooting for you to get good
weather.
Yes.
And I think it's like for them, and that's the other thing, we don't want to take this away from this area because it is kind of like one of the events that happens in Market Street.
It does. Yeah.
So like we definitely want to maintain that partnership.
It's become a tradition at this point. So what would you say the goals of India Day is?
The goals of India Day has basically been trying to bridge the communities together. It's like, the confluence of the local Indian community with the association, and trying to bring this event outside of our little shell, which used to be internal before, out, which is what the goal was 20 years ago. And I think we've achieved it pretty good. We've had quite a bit of involvement with even non-Indians who are part of the community to participate in our programs in the past, and we're hoping to continue that going. So basically it's about bridging the community together and bringing everybody on a whole, and of course showcasing the best that India has to offer in the local community with the diaspora.
Of course. And India Day is tomorrow, and it starts at 3 o'clock. So tell us some of the events that surround India Day for those that have never attended before.
So we have a very nice lineup for the people who are going to attend.
A busy lineup, too.
Yes.
An aggressive lineup.
So we start our event, we start the actual event at 3 o'clock, which is just registration. People come in, check in, move around, buy food tickets if they need to, if they haven't done it already in advance. We have a flyer that's online on their website. And just hang out, and at 3:45 we start the formalities. We do flag hoisting, we sing the national anthems of both the nations, which is how we bring people together.
Of course.
And then we kick off our entertainment program that's on the Centerway stage. We have a very nice, sweet, precise, and good representation of our local community talent.
I would say.
That's coming up. We have some classical Indian dancing. We have a little bit of Bollywood mixed with a patriotic theme. And one of the highlights, and I would say one of the most main attractions of our program, is something we're calling a patriotic walk, where we'll be featuring the little kids of our community.
Oh, how nice.
Some of them are actually even coming with their parents, with assistants.
Yeah, they're like few months old, so
yes,
they're like really tiny.
like really
tots.
tiny. So we're grooming, that's not the right word. I would say we are trying to craft the next generation of performers
You're always
in our
building them up,
community.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're starting early. And we do have other performances as well. We have a lot of people coming forward to sing. So we will be seeing some vocal talents from our community. And another big highlight we have this year, which we've never had before, is Jennifer Sekela, who's our local Gaffer District's face painter, is coming to be there to dazzle us with some designs that she's been working on to tie in with the theme of India Day.
And then would you say like the culmination of all of this is the dinner?
Yes, I mean the food has always been the crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Definitely, people come in looking forward to what caterer or vendor that we are bringing over from another place to Corning, and what Indian food would be featured, and we have a nice little menu waiting for everybody to enjoy.
And that's at 5:30.
Yeah. So I mean, we want to make sure like all the participants who have put in so much hard work. These are kids taking time from their summer days, folks who have jobs and then they meet in the evening to rehearse and all of that. So we do want to give them that due respect that you take your time, finish your program.
Of course.
And that's when we would start the dinner, and that's why like 3:30 to 5:30 is when we want to finish and wrap up all the stage events.
Sure.
And then is when the dinner starts and face painting will happen on the side, so the kids can eat sooner and then go and get the face painting done. But yeah, no, very excited about the food. We are partnering with Hyderabadi Biryani House from Rochester. We have partnered with them before as well, and we have a new food check, Mehek. So she has brought in some really good ideas. So yeah.
And I do have to mention, because he's a friend of Frankly Speaking, I see the mayor's making his annual address. He's been doing that for a while.
Yeah, and like it's so sweet, right? Like when somebody from the leadership is part of the community and attends these events. I think it's just like our theme this year is like bridging cultures by strengthening community by bridging cultures, and like having the mayor attend these events just like sets a nice precedence for everybody in the area. We also have other chief guests. We have Colin Coro from Chamber of Commerce president. We have Dr. Joseph from Guthrie, and we also have Michelle Caulfield from
the superintendent.
CPP.
Yeah, the superintendent.
So like we have tried to cover like the core aspects of the community, healthcare, education, local businesses and things like that. So we are hoping people can get inspired by their wisdom and what they do for the larger community, not just the Indian locals here.
Now, I know that you love the whole event from beginning to end, but is there something that you're looking forward to, each of you specifically, the most?
I'll let Nitya go first.
Well, I'm really looking forward to performing on stage. I'm actually part of the program, which has been a really nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Despite being somebody that's been in charge of the program, that's one of the things I really look forward to.
Now, what time do you go on?
Towards the end of the program, so I don't want to give everything away.
Okay.
But yes, that's one of the things I really look forward to, is performing and being part of it, so that shows people that you can do both. Like you can organize and be part of the association and also perform.
Yeah.
So that way we encourage more people to step forward to take on these little roles to volunteer for the association. So that's one of the things I look forward to. And I love putting together the program. And with Sneha in the last 2 years, it's been a beautiful collaboration of, somebody that's classically trained in Indian dancing and somebody that's just, like part of the entertainment, to come together with a very nice cohesive program for all of our events.
You forgot your dancer.
Yeah, no, so it's funny, this is my first time not doing any dance.
Oh yeah.
Like I took a break because like what happens is like in that day I'm like so much in the headspace of I need to remember my steps, change costumes, like I don't get to enjoy the whole event as such, which I am working towards to put together. So I thought I'll give myself a break this time and just focus on like making this event a success. And I think I'm just looking forward to see that culmination of all the work that's been put in by everybody, like all the volunteers. There are folks who have been part of, like we have an extended board And the way it governs is like Nitya is the entertainment chair, there's a food chair, there's membership.
Okay.
So everybody has their own roles and responsibilities, but they all come together to make this event. And like I was talking to you offline, like this is not something that happens indoors. If something gets messed up, it's just hush hush. It's out there, and
Sure.
like people who are not even from conning, for them it's an impression, like, oh, look at the conning community.
Right.
They do all these things. So we have to be like, make sure that everything we plan goes well. So I want a vacation after this is all done.
I'm sure.
So I'm very excited that I would be able to spend time interacting with all the community members who come. And yeah, I'm very excited.
Would you say that the planning goes on throughout the whole year then?
So we have 3 main events throughout the year.
Okay.
And then after each event, we just start with the next one.
Okay.
But this one being at a larger scale, we meet every week.
Okay.
And there's a lot of like offline planning and everything. We also revamped our website. So there's somebody called Lavanya, who's an illustrator within the community.
Looks great.
So we onboarded her, and like we revamped the whole website, and we wanted to launch it before India Day. So things like that, which takes away time, but also like we all care about the community, not just the Indians, but like entire
Of course.
conning area. So I think we all are very excited to, it doesn't matter what time it takes away. It's about like, bringing people together.
And I know you can't do anything like this when you have a big event like this without sponsors, right?
Yes, and we have been grateful. Like Conning Inc. has always been a huge supporter with like tickets and stuff. We also have Allsworth and Socha, who have been our platinum sponsors. We have Metadine, and then we have new sponsors like Stewart Agency, their insurance company. So yeah, like it's a nice way to reach out to all the local businesses, and they have been very supportive in many ways, not just financially, but like offering their space for people to go change, or like sponsoring ice creams for kids and things like that. So yeah.
Now, and we're talking India Day, which takes place tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. You can find out more at the website on the bottom of the screen. Would you recommend that people, is it too late on Friday to get tickets ahead of time, or should they wait for the day of?
Online, they can come walk in.
I think we have walk-in options.
Walk-in, okay.
Yes, for the tickets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just more of like helping the food team get a good head count.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we kind of try to close the ticket sale a day before, so we can tell the vendor.
Yeah.
We are just like eyeing it at the moment to see if we still want to open online ticket sales on Friday, but walk-in is always welcome.
Yeah. And before we go, where can people find out more, not just about India Day, but also about Stika?
I think
Just
our
go to the
website is probably one of the best options. For the last couple of years, we do have like a Facebook page, which we are trying to post more on. We also have an Instagram page that we post on regularly throughout the year, where we talk about all the community festivals, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. We just keep it active so that everyone knows that there is some kind of engagement. And then we also have a YouTube channel where we have our videos and
You got everything.
things featured. So we're definitely out there.
It's not a professional one, like we don't have a social media marketing manager, but we all try to chime in and just share things and keep it. I mean, it's 2025. Like the first thing somebody looks up is, do you have an Instagram account, right? So we're just trying to keep up with everybody.
We all are trying to keep up with everybody, I think. So it's coming up tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. Find out more at the website on the bottom of the screen. Thanks so much for being on the program as always. I hope we'll talk to you next year. And I'm not even going to say anything about the weather. I'm just going to say best of luck.
Yeah, thank you for having us as usual.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right, we'll be right back with Frankly Speaking after this. Stay with us.